All right. Week 58. I just finished week 58. Week 58 started from this day and ended at that day. I also made a mistake in week 57 video in the editing. Like when I said this, it was like week 57 start from this day and week 58 end at this day. Sorry for saying that. That was a little bit of a mistake, editing mistake. So sorry. Anyways, let's carry on. What happened in week 58, the summary. So I just watched my week 57 video, and yeah, things have changed. Things have changed definitely 100%. Following the routine more strictly, being more disciplined, um, with my workouts, with sugar, with lust, and everything. It wasn't 100% perfect, but I'm definitely getting there. And I always say this in some videos, some weeks, and then everything just collapses. So basically, I want to stay grounded. I'm always grounded, but like anytime, I don't know what curse this is, but anytime I say that, I'm getting better in a week, in some weeks' videos, the next week, which is this week, this is the start of week 59. It's Monday, and I'm recapping what happened in week 58. And if I say that week 58, I'm getting better than week 59, it just goes back down. So I don't want to say anything about like what happened in week 58 that much. You know what I mean? But anyways, like I need more time. I definitely need more time. Things aren't perfect, but it's way better than week 57. Week 57, I was lost, like literally no character, no discipline, anything. Well, not exactly, but like I wasn't as disciplined as I wanted to be, like strict. But this month, I'm glad. Like I followed my routine strictly. I kept looking here, like my routine is on the wall, and then I kept looking at my routine, what time to work out, what time to work, focus work, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm glad I'm doing that more often. Not glad. Glad isn't enough. I need to do it more. But yeah, all that stuff is going good. Still, relapse is happening here and there. For example, Friday and yesterday, which was Sunday. So Friday and Sunday, which was not the worst day of the week, but like Friday was just a failure. I remember I took a gap day, basically. Like I relapsed and then I said, "Oh hell no, man!" Like even right now, like I was wait, I'll speak to you about this. But anyways, like I woke up on Friday and yeah, relapse first thing in the morning, like 1 a.m. And then I fell asleep and then I woke up at 10 a.m. So not on time. And the whole day, I didn't do anything. I didn't write my diary. I didn't do my workouts. I didn't make my bed. I didn't do anything. But Sunday, it wasn't like that. I relapsed again at 1 a.m. Um, but it wasn't like that. Yesterday was a little bit better than Friday. But yesterday I realized something, that there's this girl I used to always look at, not in a lustful way, but almost in a jealousy way. She's from my culture, and she had this thing. Like, I didn't wish anything bad on her or anything, but like, I just really like it when I get hurt, when I get jealous. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel motivated. So then I spoke to a mentor, and then I was like, this stuff is happening. Is this correct? Like, I've been doing this often. Like, anytime I need motivation, anytime I need to get hurt, anytime I want to feel some uncomfortable, like anytime I want to feel uncomfortable, anytime I want to feel alive, I I watch her, and it just makes me feel immensely jealous. Like, is that correct? And he was like, no, what is this, Fiam? Like, this is not the act of the wise. Like, then something just clicked yesterday. Something just clicked. Like, I've been focusing on my business. Like, ever since I came to this country, it was just business. And on the way to focusing on that business, I lost myself. I lost not really lost myself. Like I was losing my edge on discipline. And yesterday I realized that I just lost my character. I lost my character. Like, what is this? The old me would have found this wrong. And I wasn't losing my edge anymore. I was like losing my character. It was fading away. Yeah, obviously, no, not having sugar, not watching pornography, not watching, like, not doing the bad stuff, and not following the routine. Yeah, obviously, like those stuff, they're part of discipline. But what's the point of working out on time? What's the point of not having sugar? What's the point of not watching bad stuff, not watching immoral women when you lose your character? Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I realized this in myself that I started swearing more often. Obviously, like when I'm saying my video, I'm a bit like real, but like off camera, like when I'm with a friend of mine, I only have one friend, and when I'm with him, I realize that my character changes a little bit. Like I swear a little bit more often. I act like an average 17-year-old. I don't act wise, or I don't act that mature as I want to be. So I realized that, and then it just hit me really, really hard. Really hard. Like, yeah. Now I make sure I think twice before I do anything. Control the mind. That's what I do now. That's the answer to everything, controlling the mind. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Like this week, I don't wanna give no motivation speaking or anything, but everything will be completed. There's no sugar challenge. Last week I had sugar twice. It wasn't that much. It wasn't more than 15 grams of sugar. But yeah, I bought honey. Like anytime I have a craving of sweet stuff, I'll just eat that and stuff like that. But it's fine. Anyways, like again, craving. Like what is, man, craving is just your mind. Like your mind is making it. It's not real. I don't know why I even said that word. But anyways, like this week, week 59, lost sugar and routine. That will be definitely be better. I don't want to say it like that. I want to say, I don't know how to sound, but basically, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But I want to keep my character as well. Maturity, speaking, like thinking before I speak. Even with friends, I don't want to, I don't want to make my friend like a bit distant. You know what I mean? But character is important. That's the first thing. The workouts, meditation, everything, my routine, everything. Those are secondary. First is character. Character. I want to be. I want to act like the wise. I don't want to speak too much. I want to be quiet. I want to be alone. And I don't want. I want to make sure that I think 3 times before I do any action. That's what I want to do this week. Focusing on. But yeah. Other than that, week 58, the time was not enough to fix. I need more time. So week 59, let's make this a habit. I need to kill my old self. I need to kill him. Otherwise, he's gonna come creeping back. Because like after I came back to London, I thought that I was good. You know, I thought I was like, oh, this video is going on for too long. But anyways, like I thought I was good, but no, the old me was still there. It was just a little piece of me still inside me, but that spreaded like a virus, and then I was like becoming my old me again. Like when I had no parents, when I got kicked out of my house, living with my aunties, and then I was just chasing girls. I was like that. I was that mediocre. I was becoming. I'm not exactly becoming that self, but I was like becoming that self, even like 10% of it. So I can't let that happen again. I need to kill my old self. That's the main focus now. That's the main focus. All right. Anyways, this video is going on for too long. I'll see you guys at the end of week 59. Thank you so much for watching.